fabulous time.
It is a very exciting exclusive offer that we have in a very limited way. The fact we still have the gold is beautiful, by the way. If you love metallics, the gold, I love the gold, love the silver. The red is a true, in that shot you can't really see, it's a beautiful red, like a true red. The blue is a bright blue, and the blue, actually, there's not even 100. Red, we're now under 100. So I'm just keeping you posted here. This is special. We don't normally get to do this in May. This is saved for Black Friday. This is saved for the busy, you know, Cyber Monday. That's normally when we see things like this, not on Cinco de Mayo. But it's happening here tonight for you. So if you're looking for a gift, maybe you have a son or daughter graduating from high school or graduating from college, awesome gift for a grad. Perfect, because they're gonna need it. They're going to need it, and guess what? You're gonna spend more otherwise. If you're gonna get him these features, you know, him or her, these features, you know you're gonna be spending more than $399.95. On top of that, it's $66 and pennies on your credit card. So we love that, $66 and pennies. Get it home and take it for a test drive. Get it home, to have some fun with it. Right, surf the web, do what you love to do, go on your Facebook, do all of that. Check it out, see, get a feel for it. If you don't love it, you can return it, but you won't. I promise you, you're not gonna return this because it's just too good. Yeah. I mean, it's too good. The value is too good for what you're getting in the $399 price range. So you guys decide, is it a gift for a grad? Is it a gift for mom or dad? Is it a gift for somebody who you know would love a new computer? Do you have a youngster who's been needing a new computer? Guess what? This is as good as it gets for these features. And you want these features.
Yeah,
these are the things. You
absolutely.
want the power, you want the memory, you want the speed, you want the dependability of HP, the warranty, all of that. The software, guys, costs more than the computer.
I was just gonna bring that up.
$143 worth of software is included. So the software would cost more. This is fabulous.
Let's show you guys the software. I mean, to Colleen's point, $443 of additional software. And I love that because it means when you get your computer home, the first thing you do isn't pull out your credit card to buy something. You know what I mean? Like, we've already done this suite, this sort of software wardrobe. Learn how to use Windows 10, brilliant. Windows 10 is your operating system. It's super simple to use, but isn't it great to have a little tutorial? Spend a few minutes with this, you'll be a pro on it. File Hopper Plus is a great, really nice program as well to save your files offline. Print Artist Photo works great back to your HP printer that we just had a minute ago. If you're thinking about a printer, that HP Envy, the 7800 series is as good as they get. Loopster, which is great for editing photos and video. Transparent Language Service. PC Privacy Shield is designed to work specifically with our Viper Advanced Antivirus, which we're gonna tell you about in a minute. Entertainment coupons, that's great. It's a digital entertainment book. Panda Cooking Class, Meal Easy, and Password Genie. So you see there's a lot of things in there designed, and we've heard a lot about this lately in the news, about keeping your computer safe, keeping your password safe, keeping your personal information safe. I'm gonna mention right at the beginning, since this is so popular, we have a brand new configuration on Viper Advanced, which is hands down far away the best we've ever done. Viper Advanced Antivirus protects not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, now protects 8 computers for the life of 8 computers. So you plug this into your computer and your computer is protected even against 0-day and 0-hour threats, even against ransomware. It has artificial intelligence built in. It has machine learning built in. It is the most advanced antivirus I've ever seen. And it protects 8 computers forever. You don't have to pay every single year to renew it. It's not subscription based. You also get 8 licenses of something called Wi-Fi Shield, which protects your phones, tablets, and computers when you're out and about on public Wi-Fi networks. It encrypts your signal. So I can't recommend it enough. Even if you're not picking up a computer tonight, it's our #1 selling protection product for computers. It's called Viper Advanced Antivirus. So you'll want to think about that.
That's amazing. For under $80, 8 computers and 8 Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So that's 16 licenses.
Huge. So order that if you'd like to. That is a must no matter what computer you're using. But I hope you're going to get a new computer today. You know, again, when I was talking about the TV, I was thinking the same thing. How this is something that, you need this. This is the necessity.
Use it every day.
You use this every single day. How often do you check your computer? First thing in the morning, throughout the day, last thing at night, right? How often do we rely on our computer for access to information about work, about family, about friends, about everything, from our banking to our travel to everything? It's the hub. the computer becomes that hub. Everything is here. So it's important to have a really great computer.
Totally.
It will make the experience of using it so much more fun. By the way, if you own one of our HPs, Erin and I would love to chat with you. 1-866-376-8255. It's our #1 top-selling brand here at HSN in the world of electronics. It is not only that, but it's the #1 selling brand worldwide, or certainly coast to coast in America. People love HP. So this is your chance to get a brand new HP. This is brand new to us. I mean, this is the first time out of the gate we're introducing it, and already it appears to me it's on its way to sell out. Hundreds out the door. With everybody ordering this, we might have 400 total left. Kid you not. So you need to dive in here if you want it. The Merlot, we have maybe a few more than 100 only. We sold out of the mint completely. Thank you for your calls. Blue under 100. Red, we have 6 dozen. Gold, we have about 150. So that's all she wrote for this, guys. If you want it, it's new, it's exciting, it's fresh. It's something that we have not seen since Black Friday, or since, you know, many, many, many months ago. So you don't have to wait till holiday shopping season to get an incredible value. And again, this is something that people upgrade their computers all the time. I mean, this is something that if you have an old computer, it's time to get that new one, because there's nothing more frustrating.
And you know what? It is one of those things that we typically wait just a little too long.
Right.
It's like, you know, we kind of give ourselves
right.
a year of hating our computer before we update it, and then we think, why did I do that? As Colleen said, you go to your computer all day, every day. Many of us start our morning at our computer, checking Facebook, checking email, absolutely checking in on the news, communicating with whether it's work or whether it's school, or if you're full-time, you know, parents, communicating with teachers and those sort of things.
Everything.
Imagine all of those experiences are a little bit nicer, a little bit faster, a little bit smoother. If you're waiting on your computer right now, if your computer is hot to the touch, this stays cool to the touch, has HP CoolSense. If your computer is heavy, this computer weighs 4.5 pounds. So carrying town, carrying around the world is an easy thing to do if your computer slows down when it multitasks. In fact, you know what I want to do? I want to hop into my computer and show you. This has 4 gigabytes of RAM. RAM is important for multitasking. RAM is also important.
That's a good point.
Oh, yeah.
When you're doing a lot of different things in your computer, and is your computer locking up? Is the video dropping? Is the video, you're trying to watch a video, it won't load, right? It's dropping, it's locking up. I mean, those are the things that happen when when a computer just can't compute, can't handle all the different things we want it to do. This computer is designed for multitasking. It is the ultimate multitasker. And by the way, no matter what color you want, these are disappearing quickly. Several hundred have already been spoken for in the first few minutes of this presentation. It is brand new. You're the first audience to see it. I don't know when or if we will see this back. I would guess that we're not going to see it for a while, because normally we save this, as I said, for holiday season. So, but because it is the time of year when people buy new computers, there are people graduating. There are, you know, every day there's people that are looking for a way to get time back. You know, computers that are slow are wasting our time. It's true. I mean, you think about that. If you have a computer that's slow and frustrating, it wastes your time because you're waiting on it. This thing is lightning fast. I mean, we're talking about huge memory, huge hard drive, all the cool features, software valued at over $400. You're $443 worth of software included, and it's not like you're buying an off-brand that nobody's ever heard of before. More people choose HP than any other brand. So Erin's going to show you more. I just want to be sure you get yours before it's gone. If you love this Merlot color, this is a brand new color. It's an HSN exclusive color. It's beautiful. I love it. I think it's so rich. So if you want that Merlot color, it's here. It's getting limited. The red is very limited. We have a couple dozen left in the red. Silver, gold. We have the pretty blue. The blue is also not even 100 left in the blue. So whatever color you're thinking about, we did sell out of the mint, but the other colors right now are here. So that's the good news. So I encourage you to spend your $26, what is it, 60, oh, sorry, what graphic was that? There, oh, there it is, $66 in pennies. Spend your first $66 in pennies. We'll have this delivered home to you in a few days. You'll be using it. If you don't love it, return it, no questions asked. But I know you're going to love it. It wouldn't be our top selling brand, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, HP is like our top selling.
It's the #1 brand at HSN for everything we sell. I mean, literally everything. They do really special things with us. Of course, they're a top selling brand across the country as well.
Right.
This is my computer connected to your television. Hi. I want to show you guys a couple of things in here. The first thing I wanted to show you is the high definition webcam. This webcam is gorgeous. I mean, one of the things HP does so beautifully is these webcams. So you can see, like, for example, behind me, we have this really cool kind of mod, pretty monochromatic set. But it doesn't look like a little yellow or a little brown as these neutrals often do on webcams because it's such a high quality webcam. Also, I'll take a minute to remind you while I have my webcam up. This is called Viper Advanced Antivirus. It is so important for anyone in America who owns a computer. You know, there's the big M and the big N and all the other antivirus companies. In my opinion, Viper beats them all hands down. More than that, you pay for Viper one time, and it's good for the life of your computer. It updates every single day. It's not a yearly subscription. It protects 8 computers for the life of 8 computers. So Viper's awesome. I want to show you something else. So it would be enough if I just had this webcam up and, you know, we broadcast to almost 100 million homes. Like, it's a lot to ask the computer to do. Look at all of the things I have going on at one time. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a total of 8 programs up and running all at one time, including, remember, this is Windows 10. So Windows 10 is the latest version of the Microsoft operating system. In observance of Derby Day, I'm a Kentuckian. I grew up about 2 miles away from Churchill Downs.
To the Kentucky Derby?
I have been to the Kentucky Derby. Actually, when I was a little boy, I carried, this is a kind of cool story, I carried the cameras for the Sports Illustrated photographer. So I actually got to be on the track itself during one of the runnings of the Derby.
How exciting.
It's kind of a cool story, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, a lot of my family was there today, literally a couple miles away. So so we've got some of the ponies up here to celebrate Derby Day. Wow, it was an ugly day for it, but a pretty cool race.
Amazing.
You see how we're doing a little bit of 3D graphic editing, first with a horse, and then we can do the same thing with the tree over here. This is a program that comes pre-installed and built into your computer. I have to tell you, this sort of 3D rendering, it's not something most people expect on a computer at this price or a computer at 3 times this price.
No way.
That's a lot of intelligence to ask your computer's brain to have. But remember, this is a computer that has Windows 10. Windows 10 is the latest operating system. It has fabulous new features like this Paint 3D. It also is a computer that has 4 gigabytes of RAM. It's a ton of RAM, great for multitasking. I'd love to show you a little video or a little still we have now. I've mentioned this, but I haven't shown it to you in hard numbers. This is the 2nd largest hard drive we've ever sold on any computer at any price.
Wow.
That's a lot
exciting.
to say, right? I mean, this does feel like a special holiday computer. It has a full terabyte drive capacity. So while the computer only weighs a little over 4 pounds, you can store 250 hours of high definition video, about 320,000, that's 1/3 of a million photos, 16,000 hours of music.
Jeez.
That's the crazy. 16,000 hours of music is about 200,000 songs. So whether you're celebrating Cinco de Mayo or Derby or whatever, you throw a heck of a party with this computer. All your video, all your music, all your entertainment. And to that point, this also has the AMD processor in it. AMD is known for graphic processing specifically. So when you think of standalone gaming machines, Xbox, PlayStation, those kind of things, most of those are powered by AMD processors, as you see in the video we're showing you right now. They're on Broadway. They power a lot of those lights you see around Times Square. When you think of entertainment, when you think of animation, when you think of video, when you think of gaming, many people think of AMD first. And after Colleen updates you, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about that. I'm gonna go into detail of this really cool feature. It's called an accelerated processing unit that makes that video possible.
Alrighty, if you are just joining us, this is the first time we've offered this. This is brand new. This is special. This is $400 off what we would normally sell a computer with these features for. And at $499, this is a fantastic value. To Aaron's point, a terabyte hard drive, that is something that is normally reserved for the $599, $699 and up computers. So for $399, you're getting HP, you're getting everything we're talking about and more. I love how light this is. It weighs a little more than 4 pounds. My computer at home weighs over 10 pounds. I never take it out of the house. I never travel with it. I never take it with me.
How long is the battery life on your computer at home?
Oh, golf, I don't even know.
2 hours at this point,
maybe
probably?
3 if I'm lucky.
You're probably about 6 or 7 here.
Yeah, I mean, this is the computer you take with you. You will travel with this. Planes, trains, automobiles, it doesn't matter. You will take it with you because it's so sleek, it's lightweight, and yet it still has all the power and all those features you want. So if you want this color, it's exclusive and it's almost gone. With everybody ordering, we're down to under 100 left. If you want this beautiful, it's called Merlot. Think like plum, aubergine, deep, gorgeous purple. It's almost like when they're stomping the grapes to make the wine.
That's a great way to think of it, yes.
That color, like the Merlot grape, that would be the color. It's beautiful. I love it. The keyboard is the same color as the actual case of the computer, if you will. So that is one choice that is almost gone. We are down to literally about 7 dozen. That's it. We have over 400 gone. With everybody ordering, we might have 250 computers left. That's it. So I would invite you. This is special. This is a really special offer. We don't normally get to see this except a couple times a year during holiday gift giving season. But because it is a season when a lot of people are looking for gifts for grads, a gift for dad, or you yourself need a new computer, this is the night to buy it. May I remind you also, if you love the blue, fewer than 100, red, final few dozen, silver, we have a few more than 100. The Merlot, I just told you how limited it's getting. So whichever color you want, you do need to take action here because I expect that all of these could easily sell out in this first and only airing. I mean, this is right, first time.
Absolutely, yes,
out of the gate, brand spanking new, and never before at $499.95. The retail value is over $700. That's what people expect to pay for these features.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right?
On the market, I mean, if anyone's watching right now and has been shopping for a new computer and you're shopping for one that has a full terabyte hard drive and one that is a thin and light computer, weighs only about 4.5 pounds and has an AMD processor in it and has a full high definition webcam, is a 15-inch computer, the #1 selling size in America, has an optical drive. Do you know less than a third of the computers in the US today of new computer sales
it even has
have an
that.
optical drive? Yeah, a lot of people would look at this price and think, oh, they probably left out the optical drive, and you would be astute to think so. That would be a typical thing. The optical drive is built in as well. One of the really cool things we get to do at HSN is educate. And I love this little part of the presentation because it explains to you how something works. So I've told you that that AMD is really well known for animation and video. If you love to watch video, movies, those kind of things, great computer for you. I'm gonna just spend about 60 seconds. Stick with me. It might seem a little techie at first, but it's actually pretty simple and I think very interesting. In most computers, there's a central processor and there's a graphics processor, okay? And so when the central processor thinks of something, there are about 3 processes that go between the central processor and the graphics processor before it gets to the screen. 3 processes. This computer is different. There is only one processor, so the central processor and the graphics processor are interlaced.
Wow.
It's one piece of hardware instead of 2 pieces of hardware. So now those 3 processes that it used to take to get from the computer's brain to the computer's screen are now one process.
Makes sense.
Makes sense,
so much faster.
right? So if you're wondering, well, why is that video better?
Right.
Why are they the processor that powers PlayStation and Xbox and those kind of, a lot of major graphics and gaming consoles? That's why, because it is the only computer processing system that has an accelerated processing unit. What that means for you is less waiting, less hourglass or circle. When you stream movies, does that happen to you? Sometimes you get in the middle of the screen, the hourglass.
I hate that.
Or the circle. Yeah,
Yes.
it stinks. I
Right.
mean, you don't want to, that's,
Right.
streaming movies is like the most wonderful thing that's happened to entertainment, but the wait for streaming movies is awful. You don't want to have to.
Exactly.
And you really, if your computer is more than 3 years old, you will see, and so 3 years ago was what, like 2015. I know a lot of you are sitting out there with computers from 2006, 2007, 2008. We all do it. We let our computers go a little too long. You will see a marked and appreciable difference in the performance and particularly the speed when you get to playing video, being online, enjoying social media, those sort of things.
Oh yeah, you're not even gonna believe it. You're not even gonna believe the difference. If you've been working on an old computer, you get this new beauty and it's a new day. It's a whole new world. By the way, blue took the lead.
Really?
And the blue is definitely going to probably be the next one to go, or Merlot. The blue, we have 60 left only. It's a beautiful blue. It's a beautiful, bright cobalt blue. If you like blue, order it now. Think ahead. Is there somebody with a birthday who you know maybe you have a son, a grandson, a granddaughter, somebody in your family that you know needs a computer? needs a new computer, would so appreciate a new computer, here you go. At $399, this is as good as it gets. It's as low as it goes for these features that we can offer. And I know we work directly with HP. They are our #1 brand we sell on HSN, and they put together exclusive offers and packages for us. That's why you get over $400 worth of software included. That's why you get all these wonderful extras. It's lighter weight, beautiful exclusive colors. And the bottom line is, it's something that you will love. And this improves the quality of your life because you are able to get more done, more efficiently. It's more fun to use. Nothing more fun than a new computer.
Isn't it
you
great?
just fly when you get on this, right?
Yeah, if your computer right now, you know, every time you click on an icon, do you wait?
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
Yes.
there's stuff all over the screen. You click on an icon, you wait and you wait and you wait. And a lot of us kind of get lulled into the experience of believing, well, that's just how computers are. It's not. I'm gonna give you some tough love. It's how your computer is. If you haven't, I say that, you know, with deepest respect, but if you haven't replaced your computer for 4 or 5 or 6 years, and it takes it when you're online, things are slow. If it pauses, it waits, it hesitates. If it crashes, it really isn't the way computers are. It isn't the way the internet is. The internet is really, really fast. Your computer may or may not be built to be fast enough to handle what the internet can bring you now. So I absolutely hope that you upgrade for yourself tonight. I think it's a great night to do so. I'd love to give you a tour of the computer.
Let's do it.
We might have a still as well that has all of that has a picture of the computer with, so we'll look for that. If we have
Aaron,
that available.
with everybody ordering, we might have a total of 200 of these left.
Wow.
That's total.
Wow, that's
for
great.
everybody.
Okay.
So I would encourage you, spend your $66 and pennies. It's free shipping and handling. You have your money back guarantee. If you've been thinking about doing it, we're encouraging you because we know you will be so pleased with this. This is definitely a computer that will deliver what you're looking for. You'll love how light it is. It's the perfect screen size, the #1 top seller. Again, a brand that you can rely on.
We have a phenomenal top-of-the-line, high-end digital camera back in stock. I don't know about you, but as a parent of 2 gorgeously adorable children and a cat whose birthday was today, plus another cat and a dog, I'm over the cell phone photos, right? They're just not great. They're not frame-worthy. They're not life-keeping. There's no real zoom. There's no high-definition video. For people who want to do real photography, this is an exceptional, one-of-a-kind, high-end, absolutely top-quality SLR-style camera with a major zoom. You know, a zoom is a physical, tangible product. This doesn't exist in any cell phone out there today. Before the giant graduation ceremony, before you go to all the summer concerts, be in the nosebleed section and have seats that have a camera that makes you look like you have seats in the front row, not to mention one touch of a button, high definition, top quality, 1080p video. This is Minolta, one of the go-to, most sought-after, most trusted brands in high-end digital imaging. And for you tonight, one of our biggest best-selling customer favorites is back for 500 households in America in advance of Mother's Day, graduation, Father's Day, and all the summer plans from the 4th of July fireworks to the summer road trip that you are planning. It comes to you today in either purple, black, or red for only 500 callers and customers. It's $30 off today. It's shipping to your door free of charge. It's only $40 a month to get it home and see if it blows your cell phone photos out of the water. And yes, for those of you that want a better photo but still want the instant gratification of a cell phone, it has built-in Wi-Fi. So take a better picture and then just instantly have it on your phone and instantly share it. It's the best of both worlds. Lori Leland is joining us. She, like me, has an adorable young son and every reason to have a better camera.
Oh, well, let me show you his picture, as a matter of fact, because I'll tell you what, if I have one more friend post on social media apologizing for the poor quality of her cell phone picture, I'm gonna lose my mind. We see this all the time. Do not trust your cell phones to those precious once-in-a-lifetime memories that happen and then, you know, in a blink of an eye and then they're over. So take a look at this. Here's a picture of my baby son and my husband at the splash pad. I can't see any details to my little guy until I zoom all the way in with that 35 times X optical zoom. Look at his eyelashes. You can see his little lips, his little eyelashes. This is the type of photography we all aspire to have. But I'll tell you what, here's another thing your cell phone can't do. 35 times optical zoom right here. And that optical zoom makes all of the difference.
Well, optical zoom is the real lens zoom versus a digital zoom, which just sort of graphically attempts to recreate.
With algorithms, yes, trying to create a zoom. You are actually moving closer in. You're able to see more. And look at that big, bright, beautiful, incredible 3-inch screen. You have 27 different scene modes. You have an intelligent auto right here, which will help determine between 8 different settings for you automatically. You have a great little flash that you can pop up right here. And you don't have to interchange lenses, so you're not wasting any time. This is a grab-and-go camera, built-in rechargeable battery, 400 shots on a single charge. And let me show you some of the images, because this is where it really gets fun and exciting. Now you can grab this super lightweight camera and take some of the best pictures in your lifetime. Look at how pretty these are. It is incredible. For an example, maybe you're at the air show and you want to take some beautiful pictures and you're going to post on social media. Your friends are going to think you've lost your mind. You try to post this picture, no one knows what you're even taking a picture of. So there is a parachute right there. Dot? Right, exactly. Your friends are going to be like, what are you talking about?
Hello.
Look at this. This is your Minolta, and with that Wi-Fi feature, you can instantly and immediately transmit that photo to your favorite tablet or cell phone.
And it's a camcorder too.
It is. I mean, 1080p high definition.
There's no cell phone out there that does 1080p video. This is an all-in-one, better imaging, better memory making, better photo taking experience, and it's so easy. SLR style is the power, the performance, the precision of SLR photos, what the major professionals use, but with easy to use controls and technology. Now, if you want it in purple, if they're going to Northwestern in the fall, if they're graduating, this is their color. If you want purple, if you want to make a budding photographer out of somebody that you love, there are only 100 left in purple. We've got it in black for about 150 of you. We've got it in red for about 200 of you. This is only airing, only quantity, only opportunity to shop for it. And we don't get our hands on Minolta that often. They're one of the only brands left making high-end, top-of-the-line digital cameras. So everybody is fighting over them because so many of you, whether you've got young children, whether you love bird watching, whether you've got hobbies that you want to take better photos with, whether you're looking for a hobby in and of itself, people who are looking for this technology are having trouble finding top-of-the-line products, and we get every single one when we possibly can. And by the way, just 20 megapixels, the best cell phones in the world today are what, 5? 8
maybe.
Really expensive ones, 8
exactly.
For $400 phones. This is 5 times that quality, and you can get it home today for $40 and see if it's so much better than your cell phone.
And it's a CMOS sensor, so it lets more light in. This is going to perform in darkness. We're going to show you that in a moment. All of the things your cell phone just can't do. Let me show you another one of these beautiful images. So here's a totem pole right here. This is a really pretty picture shot with Minolta. Brett's right. So many of the camera companies have gone out of business. Cell phones have put them out of business. This is a company they've been surprising and delighting us with their photographic innovation for over 88 years, and they do make everything so simple. Look at how you're able to zoom right in, and now you can see all of the details. So I always like to say about Minolta with that 35x optical zoom, that's the zoom that actually moves, that this is going to be the zoom that helps you satisfy your natural curiosity, because you can zoom over into another area code practically. Take a look at this butterfly. This is one of the things that I've tried to do. I love photographing wildlife and nature and flowers and butterflies. By the way, you can get within a ½ an inch with your brand new Minolta and take up close pictures unlike you've ever seen before. But look at this beautiful butterfly right here. You might be saying, Lori, what butterfly? I don't see it.
This is like the making of one of those weird blooper videos, right?
Right, exactly,
right, Lori,
yeah, right.
A butterfly,
I think
lunatic.
is it a horse or okay, but anyway, this actually is a butterfly.
There's the butterfly.
There it is. And look at how beautifully you can see every last little detail. You can see like a little bit of maybe pollen even on the wings of that butterfly. You can see that butterfly as it's on the flower. Look at all of the gorgeous details. Notice also how the background has a gentle blur to it, so it looks like it was torn out of a magazine. I have so many friends these days that are participating in these photo contests, and they want you to go and vote for the best picture, and you look at it and you're like, oh, I think they took that with a cell phone. That is not a good picture. If you want to have beautiful photography that is actually representative of that memory, you got to get Minolta.
Okay, so 400 sold, 400 left. We can't find this quality camera in most places, and certainly not at our price tonight. It ships to your door free of charge. It's on sale tonight for you shopping with us. That's a $30 price break for all of you that take advantage. And FlexPay is for everybody, any major debit or credit card, to take it home and turn it on and just start playing with it. For graduation, for the 4th of July fireworks, for the dogs, the cats, the kids, for all the major moments in life. How many times have you worked tooth and nail to throw a party and you take a bunch of photos with your cell phone at the end of the night, you lie in bed, and you get to the end of all the photos you took and you went, there's not a single one there that I love. There's not a single one that I want to keep. There's not a single one worth printing and framing. How about if you, at the end of the night, had them all immediately on your cell phone, because there's built-in Wi-Fi on this, so it instantly and immediately can communicate and connect to that device, that everyone was a keeper, everyone was a printer, everyone was a framer. You were drowning in choices rather than starving for one half worthy of emailing out. That's why people invest in better film and digital imaging. If you're taking that first cruise, if you're taking that big, amazing international trip, photos, you know, we all laugh in the world today. It's like it didn't happen unless you've got the photos of it, right?
Right.
Well, you want great photos. This is a great camera that gets phenomenal photos, even if you're a total novice. Touch and go, simple push and shoot technology with real professional quality results. Right, Lori?
Absolutely. And because this creates its own Wi-Fi hotspot, your brand new Minolta can now instantly and immediately share the photographs that you take with your phones and your tablets. So you could be sharing on social media in seconds with the best camera, that 20 megapixel CMOS sensor, 35 times optical zoom. And look at this, I'm actually seeing what's in front of my camera right here and right now because of that viewfinder. It's like a little, you can actually see the view on your phone or your tablet with the free apps from Apple and Android. So take a look at this. I'm actually gonna zoom in. So you could set this up at your next party as a photo booth. Looks blurry, but you take that picture, it immediately focuses and gives you a stunning once-in-a-lifetime photograph of whatever it is you wanna take a picture of. It is truly amazing. The other thing that's really neat with this too is you can even do your video right here. You're gonna be able to pull in all of the pictures that are on your camera, which I think is really amazing too. So if you wanna go in and pull them all in, you'll be able to do that. You can do your white balancing, adjust your settings all right here from the application. So it's so simple, it's so easy, but you fly all of those pictures in from your camera onto your tablet or your phone so that you can post on social media and be sharing right away. But it's got that long zoom, it's got the better quality, it's got the flash, it has all the things that you're looking for to take those once-in-a-lifetime pictures. And Brett's right, all these great things coming up in our lives, we want to be able to take those beautiful pictures that we don't have regrets about.
I mean,
missing.
seriously, has anybody gotten a good fireworks photo from a cell phone?
Never in our lives.
Never.
Nope,
Okay.
never ever.
So if you want it, it is our final quantities. It is the only chance you'll be able to shop for it, and we did give you a great sale price on it. If you want our gorgeous purple, it is final call on that color. There are now less than 100 in stock to be able to offer. With everybody on the phones right now, there are only about 200 cameras left to be able to offer, and FlexPay and free shipping makes it so very easy to just give it a go and see if you can take a better photo, to see if that lens makes a huge difference in the quality of your photos. You know, if you take a month's worth of photos and you're not impressed, we'll take it back, no questions asked. But your cell phone's not 20 megapixels. Your cell phone doesn't have a CMOS sensor. Your cell phone doesn't do 1080p high definition video recording. If those things matter to you for family reunions, for 4th of July fireworks, for baby's first step, for teenagers' big graduation, if those moments matter, a camera can truly capture them in a way a cell phone can.
And you can do more with this camera than you can even imagine. So with the touch of the big red button right on top, that's your access to 1080p full high definition video. You touch that button right there, you're shooting your video, that's all there is to it. But how many times have you been in a situation, maybe it's the kid's graduation, you wanna zoom all the way in, and you wanna shoot beautiful video of them walking across the stage, whatever the case is, you're gonna also be able to touch the shutter button right here simultaneously and take still photographs at the same time as taking high definition video. It's very rare that you see that in cameras today because that's a feature that costs a lot of money to do. But let me show you some more of these pictures because this is what really sets Minolta apart. Let's face it, like a lot of the fun things that happen in our lives happen in our homes, in the evening.
What is that?
Right? So you post this on social media, we're having a great time at the theme park. Your friends would be like, yeah, delete that right away. Look at this picture. So this is high ISO. You have 6400 ISO, and ISO is simply your camera's ability to handle low light situations.
Can you show those one more time? That's the same setting, the same time of day.
Look at that. So same exact picture, same exact spot. All we did was we went into our intelligent auto mode, and this switched into nighttime, and it took this picture. Here's another one as an example. This was nighttime. This is the moon up in the night sky. It illuminates everything so that you're gonna get beautiful details even in pitch darkness.
500 sold, 300 left. We've got purple, we've got red, we've got black available for you. You've got $30 off today plus free shipping and handling and interest-free flex pay to get it home and try it out for under $40. And it's a camcorder too.
Yes.
High def video at the touch of a button. There's just nothing else that can replace a top-of-the-line camera.
Absolutely. You have 27 different scene modes here. So you talked about fireworks for 4th of July. Always a disappointment on a cell phone. Always the worst pictures you've ever taken. It's a blur of maybe a little bit of color in the sky, right? You always delete that. You have a mode for that. You have your portrait mode right here. I stay in intelligent auto. That automatically detects between 8 different scenes. But look, landscape, sunset, dawn, backlight, kids. Kids are moving targets. This is gonna give you the optimal setting so you can take beautiful pictures. Your night scene, your close-ups. There's your fireworks mode right there. You have your beach mode. You have snow, sports for fast-moving action, party mode for candlelight events, or in that restaurant where you're taking pictures of the birthday that happened. There's an actual candlelight mode right here. Night portrait, you name it, soft skin. Hi everybody, that's my favorite for posting on social media because I look younger. This is gonna be your favorite camera
No makeup
ever.
required, the camera does it for you.
Exactly, smooths the skin.
If you want purple, I've got 3 dozen remaining. So purple will sell out first, followed by black, which we've got about 100 of, and then the remaining 150 are going to be in red, but this is it. This is the quantities that we have available. You know, we are celebrating Customer Appreciation Month. We take your loyalty and your choice of shopping with us very seriously, and we went and hand selected what you've written rave reviews about, products you've loved in the past, and we went out and worked on special configurations, special pricing, special deals. It's a great time to be shopping with us and looking for the things that you love and want to connect your friends and family members to. This is a wonderful buy, one that really does end up touching your heart, making a difference in your life, and really enhancing the experience of sharing that trip with the people that you love, or really cataloging and capturing those moments in life that really matter and having the photos that last a lifetime.
The photographic proof.
Yeah.
And the way it looks in that moment. So much of what we're shooting with our cell phone, it doesn't even look like that. Right? And all the filters and all the things that we're applying. By the way, you can do 12 different special effects with this camera, so I'm gonna show you that in a moment. But it's so nice to actually have that slice of life realism. So our producer, Rick, asked about Love Portrait. So I just wanted to share that with you really quickly. Love Portrait is when you and a loved one, or you and a friend, or you and someone you've just met, stand together. This will automatically detect 2 heads are together and automatically shoot the picture for you. Yes, it does. And you also have, Rick can't believe it. He's so excited about that feature. Very cool for you and your wife, Rick. And then take a look at this, self-portrait. So you turn this camera around, aim it at you, and you can get the perfect selfie. You don't have to adjust anything. This will give you the settings that you need to look your very best. Smile shutter, so as soon as a smile is detected, it'll automatically take a picture. High dynamic range, so many incredible features, but we're running out of time, so I really quickly just wanna show you a few more photographs because this camera really and truly is amazing with that 20 megapixel CMOS sensor, the best sensor, and then it also has that incredible zoom. Here are some of the cool special effects that you can do. So this is a beautiful photograph we took with the Minolta. But what if you want to change it up? What if you want something really artistic and creative? You can drain out all the color except for certain colors. So we drained out all the color except for red with this one. And look how amazing that photograph is. You can do soft focus. So if you're like me and you want to look a little bit younger in your self-portraits, your selfies, your photos, this is going to smooth the skin so beautifully for you. You also have this one called Solarize. Look how cool this is. So really artistic and interesting pops of color. It really makes it look unique. And then you also have with this one, the opportunity to deepen the color. So here's your standard photograph. This is your vivid color. And you also have down below the opportunity to do your standard or your Solarize. So this is that Solarized again. It's really a cool filter that you're gonna be able to use and have a lot of fun with. The other thing I want you to know, super lightning fast camera. What if I told you you could shoot up to 60 frames per second with your brand new Minolta? Look at all these photographs. So this is touching the shutter button one time, you touch it, and it automatically takes up to 60 photographs instantly. It gives you an opportunity to go through, pick the one that you love, and maybe that's the one you post on social media or blow up. And then, check this out, absolutely incredible Minolta quality. One last thing really quickly, if you want to get those photographs that are crisp, that are glowing, that are bright, that are beautiful, that have gorgeous color and incredible detail, Minolta is your answer. Look at how stunning and beautiful this is.
What we have for you is from Light. And what Light is so famous for is actually mimicking the natural daylight from the outside anytime, anywhere. And this is our ultimate 3-in-1 lighted craft lamp. We have it on a price break. It's the first time it's been back since March. It's a huge customer pick, but it's a 3-in-1. So it's your floor lamp, your table lamp, and your clamp lamp, completely adjustable. Stephanie Rand is over there playing with that beautiful light to really customize whatever it is that you need it for.
That's right, I'm having fun over here. So this is the standing floor lamp conversion of it, and I'm having so much fun. So I'm moving the arms, I've got a articulated headlamp up here, 10,000 hours on that, LED right here, and a clamp so I can hold a lot of different projects like instructions or my knitting yarn, things like that. So lots of versatility here. Let me show you some of the other wonderful things that you can do with it as well.
Yeah, it's a really full-featured, high-tech lamp. So it's powerful, it's versatile, it customizes to your needs, whatever your workspace situation is, and we're gonna have lots of great workspace options for you this morning. But it does articulate so that it gives you that expansive shade. It's providing you broad area of illumination. That's what you want. You want the mimicking of daylight anywhere, but it's sturdy, it's versatile. It's got these great options for you to be able to use it anywhere, but it's the power of that LED illumination. You also are going to get a 2x optical grade magnifier with a 4x spot viewer. So you're really trying to do that like close-up needlework. You've got that really fine little bead you've got to add on to your project. It's got long and flexible arms that give you that diverse range of motion and positioning. It's super convenient because you can basically plug it in anywhere that you plug in a standard lamp. And it's a 3-in-1. So you can use it as your floor lamp, but it transfers, or transforms, I should say, into a table lamp or to a clamp-on lamp. So you decide where you want it, but remember you could take it from room to room, but I think the power is what Dr. Ott created, right?
Exactly. So the magic about this is, yes, it does convert to 3 different versions. Yes, it's got octopus arms here, so you can do lots of different things. But the special part is that it's an Ott light. So what that means is Dr. Ott invented the natural daylight bulb, and he, after 40 years of scientific research, he found that a light that includes the entire spectrum of light wavelengths is best for our eyes. It shows the true colors of objects. It reduces glare and reduces eye strain. So as crafters, that sounds so sweet to us.
Yeah,
because we work with so many different colors and materials. And let me show you an example here.
Please.
So usually black and dark blue thread are pretty difficult to tell apart. But if you put them underneath the Ott light, you can easily tell the difference.
Oh, wow.
So do this with your clothes too, and your socks and things like that before you head out the door.
I'm going to use this as a makeup mirror. I want to see my face in real daylight.
And that's wonderful. That's great to mention as well. So here we are. So we have that conversion over there, the standing floor lamp, and we've got tabletop here.
Right.
So this is where you can get have a lot of fun with it. So you have the clip here, and this will open up to a mouth of about 2 inches. So you can even put an easel in there, and or a canvas, and turn it into an easel. You can use it in your kitchen for recipes. Like you said, you can go ahead and put it on your vanity and plug in your hot tools, your curling iron, or in your craft room for your hot glue guns, things like that. And move these arms around. These are flexible but sturdy.
I was going to say,
arms.
they're definitely agile and they move, but once you place them there, they stay put, which I love.
Yes, it's awesome. It's a crafter's dream.
You know what it's like? It's as if crafters, you know, you're wishing you had that third arm. You're like, hey, Bobby, Susie, can you guys come here? Could you just hold this for a minute? Now you've got it. You've got that light. You've got the mimic of natural daylight, which is good for our eyes. It's better for our eyes. You know, when you go outside, everything seems clear, and that's exactly why Dr. Ott created this, so you can see more clear, that it reduces that glare, and then it's just, I don't know, it's easier on the eyes.
Absolutely. And it's a crafter's dream, because us crafters, we like to craft when we want.
That's
for
a good point.
However long we want. That sun does not control our our crafting mood.
For sure, you may get off, like, you might be working third shift, night shift, or whatever, or you're a nurse, you come home, you just get inspired, you want to make something. What if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, or what if you don't want to wake, you know, somebody in the other room by putting on the big lights in the house?
Or if you live in an area that is seasonal and it gets dark early. You know, my parents live in Washington State. They don't have a lot of sunlight like we do here in Florida. So this is really a genius item, and it's made for crafters because craft is in its name. It's a crafting 3-in-1 tool. So this is the illuminated LED light that you're also getting. So you're getting this light and this one. You can turn it on or off. Let me kind of move it to the side so it doesn't blow out. So there we go. And then you can also flip it around and move it in front of a newspaper, in front of your scrapbooking pages, in front of needlepoint. Maybe you're into adult coloring. That's so much fun. So whatever your hobby is, whatever you know, your pastime is, this is what you need. I mean, I've been a crafter my whole life. Right. And I grew up crafting with my mom's ambered colored lampshade. It was a decorative lamp, and it had a maroon colored lampshade on top to make matters worse. So I was using the wrong tool. I mean, us crafters, we use special scissors to cut paper. We use special scissors for cutting fabric. We use special tools for every single thing we do. But what about our eyes? We need to have the right light tool to do all of this.
Yeah, it makes so much sense, and I love that it's got a really sturdy base, and I love that it's got these articulating arms, so you can use these when you want to, but it's all about the light. I mean, the light is really ingenious. It's powered by what you would imagine would be like heat, or it would be glare, but it's exactly opposite. It's giving you the mimic of daylight so that you can actually see exactly what it is that you're looking at. So when you're trying to do those fine little tiny projects that require, you know, you to squint, if you turn on an overhead light, you might have some bounce or glare. This is going to reduce all of that. This is a huge customer pick on our craft day event. We look forward to sharing this with you. On 5 flexible payments, it's $25.99 to get it home. And I want to point out too that all 3 of these stations are included, and you can use it as the table lamp or as the clamp lamp, or as we saw when we opened, it just kind of adjusts and becomes a full floor lamp.
So the floor lamp, you could put it behind your couch, you can put it beside a bed, you can put it in your RV because it's a very slender design, but the color is absolutely beautiful, so it'll go with masculine and feminine kind of style.
That's a good point.
It's kind of a champagne colored, really. It's beautiful in person.
It's like
absolutely
a soft
beautiful.
metallic with gray accents, and it's really lightweight, so you can pick it up and move it anywhere you want to. But you think about sometimes you're reading at night, you want to be able to have that really good light for your eyes. I mean, we all know that cell phones and lights and stuff like that at night, they're not good for us,
absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
So, and you've got that magnifier, so 4 times on one side, 2 times on the other side. But you think about Dr. Ott, a doctor that created...
He's a photobiologist.
That created light that mimics what we have in daylight, which is the most optimum light to be able to do all of our crafting.
It's like lassoing the sun and bringing it into your living room, but without the heat. It's not going to heat up your living room like one of those lizard cage lights would.
I wish, honestly, the studios are so cold, I wish it was putting up heat, but it's not. And that's a really good point, because when you're working and you're intense and you're paying attention or you're just trying to enjoy it, you don't want to add any heat into the room, but this is such an easy thing to do. Now, when you are doing those small little pieces, like making jewelry or needlepoint or you're glue gunning, this is going to change. It's going to change the way you craft.
Absolutely. So this is the 2-time optical grade LED magnification here. So that is amazing that you're getting 2 different kinds of lights here. You're getting this tube light as well as an LED light. So you're gonna have lots of illumination for your entire surface and be able to see all those intricate little pieces like these, just like we need for all of our projects. So you can turn this on or off, whatever you need to do. And
because that's the magnifier. So, and remember, it's got the articulating arm, so you can place it wherever you want, and then it stays there.
Yes.
You know, we have a lot of studio lights too that kind of blow out certain things, but when you think about this in your home and you don't have tens of thousands of dollars of studio lights, this is going to be exactly what you need. So we're gonna dim the lights for you a little bit just so that you can see kind of the power of what this does, and the fact that now Stephanie and I are not going like this. You know, we're not running. It's easy on the eyes because it mimics daylight. So you see everything so clear and you see the true color of what it is.
Yes, absolutely. That is what's so amazing. You see the true color. So when you're spending money on your materials and your stickers and your fabulous fabrics and things like that, we need to make sure we're not making mistakes, right? We need to see what we're doing. I have totally, absolutely seam ripped too far. and I totally needed this with the magnifier and the light so I could really see what I'm doing. So you're gonna make less mistakes when you have the right light to get you through your projects.
What about even instructions? I mean, sometimes instructions, there's the print on them, or even, you know, even if you have something like in your kitchen, you want to see what the ingredients are. It doesn't matter. Sometimes there's fine print, your medicine bottles or whatever. You're like, how can I see that? You know, you can go in and you can use your magnifier and you look at it in the beautiful light, which makes all the difference in the world.
For sure.
Piece of plastic could be so much fun. Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
If anybody ever has been out and about and struggled to get online, maybe you have a tablet, maybe it's the kids in the back of the car on the way to grandma's house, if you're in the airport, on the train, if you've ever wanted to go online but you just don't have access, this is a great product that has only been on TV one other time, and we are very thankful to our friends at Boost Mobile for doing what they're doing for us. Tonight we are offering our no contract hotspot with a year's service. That's 20 gigabytes of data. Folks, we're gonna put that in perspective. That's like over 3 hours of Facebook use every single day of the year. This is easy to use, simple to operate. There's been a lot of talk recently as well about public networks and the security of them. So there's a lot to get into. Pricing is fantastic on this. And over the past few months, as we've tried and looked at different hotspot solutions, my good friend Aaron Berger will tell you, Aaron, we've never had this much free stuff with it.
It's all about the data. It's all about how much data you get. This means you have a stable, secure, personal Wi-Fi hotspot everywhere you go. So what does that mean? What is this little box? This little box is your connection for your computer, or for your tablet, or for your phone, or for your gaming devices. For any of your devices, you have a Wi-Fi connection anywhere you go now. So you don't have to use the data that's on your cell phone. You don't have to be confined to a small screen if you want to surf the web, if you want to be on Facebook, if you want to watch movies, if you want to stream music, if you want to do that on your computer or on your tablet. Most computers, most tablets don't have mobile connectivity. You can only use them when you're within range of a Wi-Fi signal. You're no longer constrained to being in range of a Wi-Fi signal. So now, when you're in the carpool line at school, picking the kids up every single day, when you have that half an hour where you could be catching up on your favorite movies, or you could be paying your bills, you could be doing things online on your computer, or when you're at the beach, or when your kids are on their way to school on maybe they have a 45-minute bus ride to school every day, they can actually be on their computer finishing up. Let's take a look, finishing up their homework, of course, is what I meant. Let's take a look at the features, and then I want to go through what does 20 gigabytes mean, and what does this speed mean? So there is no contract required. I think that's one of the most important things. With many hotspots, you're required to do a $30 or a $40 or a $50 per month hotspot contract to have any service at all. That's not the case here. It is the fastest connectivity. Do you know 4G is up to 10 times faster than 3G. So that means stream movies on the go, even when there's not a Wi-Fi connection around. You're creating your own Wi-Fi connection with this, basically using cellular data. Connect up to 10 Wi-Fi enabled devices. So whether that's you're on a computer and your kid's on their tablet and your husband is on whatever device he has, you can all be on the device at the same time. This beautiful color TFT display makes it really easy to connect. It's compact, goes right in your pocket. Do you know there's a 10-hour battery life on this? And no software to install. In fact, installation is something I'd love to talk to for a minute. When you get this home, you'll get this one little page. It's the welcome guide, and it's literally like this. It's just printed on a piece of paper inside your box. And what this will tell you to do, it will tell you to go to a web page. And when you go to that web page, you only have to enter 2 things in order to activate your new hotspot. You enter your zip code, and you enter, there will be a little invoice number on your, when you get your HSN invoice, there will be a little number. You enter that number, because see, there's nothing for you to buy. There's no credit card number to put in. The 20 gigabytes of data comes along with the device. So you get the device, which, by the way, if you run through your 20 gigs of data, many people won't have to have internet in their house for the next year. Many people won't. I mean, if you don't use a ton of data, again, 20 gigabytes of data is like surfing Facebook for 3 hours a day. It's about 765 emails every single day. It's about 45 web page views every single day. Some people, if you're not a really heavy data user, This could be the Wi-Fi in your home without having a contract anymore.
Such a good point.
For Wi-Fi in your home. 16,000 web page views is about 20 gigabytes of data. Almost 300,000, 279,000 emails sent or received. 1,000 hours on social media. That's 3 hours on social media every single day. Again, without using a Wi-Fi signal that's at your home or at the coffee shop or at school. This is wherever you want it to be.
This is a smart solution. It really is a smart solution. I think many of us don't even realize that something like this exists without a contract, without any kind of signing up or having to commit to anything. This is your new best friend. It's this new gadget that you'll have and you'll hold and you'll own, like I'm getting married to it, forever. The thing is with this, is that we are offering more than anybody else is. So when Aaron's talking about this 20 gigs, that's a huge value. So you're getting a year's worth of service for virtually no money. So that's because you're shopping with HSN, and again, for Customer Appreciation Month, we love you. So that is included if you're ordering tonight. If and when you want to use more or consume more, you absolutely can add to it. The nice thing is with Boost, you're getting an incredible service. Think about being out and about with your laptop or your tablet or your phone, or for the kids, if you're at the hotel room, you're traveling, wherever you go, now you're going to have that Wi-Fi service. Aaron, let's just address for a second then public networks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of discussion about that and why you should have your own.
Yeah, so here's the thing. You'll hear us often say, I'll say it all the time, I sell a lot of computers and tablets, I'll say if you're on a public network, so if you're at the coffee shop or you're at school or you're at a hotel, I'll say don't get online and do anything personal. Don't do any banking online, don't put any passwords on, don't use your login IDs, because public Wi-Fi networks aren't secure.
Right.
This is quite different. With this, you create your own network, and it's an encrypted connection. So it's much more difficult for someone to steal any information, frankly. People that you haven't given permission to won't be on your network. In other words, only people that you've given permission can be on this network. So that means if you're with your kids or you're with your husband or you're with your friends and you say, oh yeah, if you just connect to my Wi-Fi network, or having a day at the beach, or you're having a day in the park, or you're somewhere, anywhere where there isn't Wi-Fi, you're at the dentist's office, you're wherever and there's not Wi-Fi, anybody to whom you give permission can connect. And again, it's a safe connection. So go ahead and do your banking. Go ahead and connect on your airline account or your miles account or those kind of things. This is a no contract, that's one of the keys, no contract Wi-Fi hotspot where you can connect up to 10 Wi-Fi devices at the same time. No contract is huge. There's no contract or monthly bills. One of the first things you do when you get most Wi-Fi hotspots like this home is you put a credit card number in on a website somewhere.
Sure.
You don't put a credit card number in. It's 20 gigabytes included. In fact, you can't put your credit card number in.
They won't let me.
You can't do it. That's not part of it. So no credit card number required, which is nice. No contract, no monthly bills. It's high speed. In fact, it is the highest speed I've ever seen on a mobile hotspot. 4G LTE data powered by Sprint. Connect up to 10 Wi-Fi enabled devices. And again, it's also the longest battery life I've seen. Incredibly simple to use. A 10-hour battery life. So this means never be disconnected again. I want to be real clear. If you're just joining us, what is this? This is a device that enables you to be online, high speed online with any of your devices. Your computer, your tablet, your kids' gaming systems, your gaming system, any device that connects to Wi-Fi can now be connected to Wi-Fi anytime, any place, at your convenience. You're no longer dependent upon there being a Wi-Fi spot where you go in order for you to watch movies, in order for you to be on Facebook, in order for you to surf the web, in order for you to listen to music, in order for you to pay your bills online, et cetera, et cetera. You're always in control of your connection. Now, the next point. Sometimes, a lot of us, I'm sure, we go to grandma's house, or we go to a hotel, or we go wherever where there's not high-speed Wi-Fi available, or where high-speed Wi-Fi is expensive, where you have to pay for it. If you have a day at the mall, or again, you're at a hotel, or you're traveling, or wherever, instead of doing that, paying $20 to get in for the day, to have data for the day or what have you, now you have your own much safer, in most cases, much faster internet connection. So again, when you go to grandma's and maybe she doesn't have a great Wi-Fi connection, maybe she doesn't have any Wi-Fi connection, she doesn't want to pay for high-speed Wi-Fi, or maybe you don't use a ton of high-speed Wi-Fi, and you go, wait a minute, 20 gigabytes will last me all year. And if you're thinking, well, how long will 20 gigabytes last?
Let's look at that again.
And let's look at that again, because I think this is 4 times larger than any other Boost hotspot that we've done. It is quadruple the amount of information. And again, there's not an expiration that comes anytime soon. You have a full year to use all of this data. So it's not like you have to use it all in the first month or use it all in 6 months. Do you view more than 16,000 web pages in a year? Many people won't. So again, with the data included here, you could conceivably get rid of your monthly contract, of your monthly bill, whether you're paying for data on your phone or you're paying for data at your home. 16,000 web pages is how much you can view with 20 gigabytes of data. Do you do less than 279,000 emails a year? Many of us do. Most of us do. So if email is the primary thing that you're doing and you're doing less than 279,000 a year, why would you pay a monthly contract? 1,000 hours on social media. Think about that. That's about 3 hours per day on social media. This is great, I think, for navigation. In the car, I think this is so important. Many of us use our phones. Our phones are small. They're difficult to see. I think it's a lot safer to be able to use a tablet, to be able to use a larger device. And also, many of us start getting dinged on the data on our cell phones every month. If you're using your cell phone so much and your bill's going higher and higher and higher and higher, this is a fixed cost. You know what this costs.
You've kind of hit two major points there, because the first one that I'm hearing is this idea that for anybody that is on the go, is on the move, and maybe we're traveling with the family this summertime and we're going to be in a hotel room, rather than paying for that internet service, I've got my own now, right? No extra cost. So there's that group, and then there's the other folks out there that are maybe listening to Aaron and thinking, well, maybe he's right. Maybe this is all I need per year for my Wi-Fi service.